All right, here's your long-term test with some Amsoil Saber. I'm here at the tree company that I work at 2 days a week, do all their small engine work. Just grabbed a saw out of one of the lockers from over there. This wasn't being used today. And it just happens to be a 460. I grabbed that one because it's an easy, quick tear down. And anyway, so at 80 to 1, I've been here 6.5 years. And this is, see if we can't get too much light. Let's try that. I don't know, you can kind of see exhaust port's pretty clean. This one's had like a little bit of fun work done to it. That's one of the cool things. Baffles taken out of the exhaust port. And then one other thing to talk about, if you've got this newer style HD2 filter, I'm not really big on these. You know, the pleats seem to be tight enough together. Never mind, this is an oil thread. Put that down. Keep an eye on that. Doesn't filter very well. Here you can actually tell there's the snorkel baffle thingy, and you can see there's crud that gets past this. Anyway, let's talk about oil. So at 80 to 1, I don't have my tripod with me today. I would assume this saw ran yesterday. So there we are. Looks decent. Saw the muffler. Let's look at the. Should be in good tune. Let's finish pulling the jug off, and we'll take a look inside and see what's up. All right, let's have a look inside the jug. Here's our combustion chamber, and again, this has had some performance work done to it, so you can see the squish band machine and the base has been cut on this. A little bit of port work inside, nothing fancy. It's got a little epoxy in the intake. I must have been feeling froggy. Boy, that's some ugly grinding. I must have been in a hurry that day. Exhaust port shows hardly any carbon whatsoever. You know, and this saw gets used a lot. And this is on a diet of 80 to 1. Okay. How about them apples? And there's that. You can see those magnified and the light shining off of them. You can still see the machining rings on the piston. No telling how long ago this was rebuilt. We keep these in really good shape. And I think some of those light scratches just might be from the particulate coming into the engine that filter just won't grab. You follow me? Decent sheen. And let's take a look down in the crankcase, see if we can see any pooling. Gonna be hard pressed. I'm not seeing any like right off the rip. There we go. I mean, a tiny bit of oil. See, this is where you start getting thrifty. That rod's probably been like that. I mean, this is an original 046, if that tells you anything. So, she's got some miles on her. All right, see if we can get down inside the crankcase at all. That's tough, man. It's tough to get the light in there. Thin. It's not dry as a popcorn fart, but it's close. I certainly like to see this at a little higher, but you know, it's not my gas, not my saw, it's not my company. But there you have it. There's your long-term test for Amsoil Saber at 80 to 1. And see what it looks like. There's a fuel that came out of it. And one more time, we'll look at how little carbon is there. So no doubt, never, like I said, I've been here 6.5 years and we've never had a lubrication failure. You know, just usual things, you know, air leak turned into scored piston, that kind of stuff. But anyway, there's one for the books, y'all. And I'll let you know when I get a saw of my own, brand hammer new. to continue doing these oil tests with. Thanks, and have a super duper day.